Hey guys, how's it going? I am back to do the second part of this mod review. Basically just a few more, basically to talk about, um, obviously a little bit of time has passed since I did my first review earlier this morning. Reason being was because after talking to some people and apparently finding out that this truck is no longer available on the mod hub, for console, or is not even on the one for PC, so that kind of makes me wonder why it was pulled off. I don't know if it has something to do with, like, if it was put on there without someone's permission, whoever made it, or if it has something to do with, like, the way the truck looks, if it doesn't look too mixed enough, or whatever they have to do. But I mean, I have it as of now, so I don't know how many other people of you out there actually do have this, because I literally just saw it on there when it was on there and downloaded it, and now it's gone. So I mean, I'll still have it, but I don't know how that's going to affect the rest of you guys, if you guys even, if it will ever come back on Mod Hub or not. And if not, it's kind of a shame, because it is a really nice truck. So yeah, we'll just kind of have to wait and see. I mean, at least, I mean, I'm glad to at least have it finally, but I don't know if it has anything to do with styling or what the deal is, so hopefully they'll get it back soon, so just have to wait and see. First up, mod. First mod is this new storage shed you see up here. Or I should say you see in front of me. It is called, you know, they call it a depot shed on the mod hub, but it's basically just a storage shed anyway. Very nice. You can see they do have a lot of things. I do have a lot of things put in here. It kind of gives you an example of the size of the shed. The only thing I don't understand why they do is they make the shed so big, but then they make these little tiny doors that, like, you can just barely get anything in, and it's like, I don't know why it's everyone's preference to have these, like, little tiny doors. Maybe, I mean, I think a big door would probably work better, but I mean, that's just my opinion. But anyway, yeah, not a badly designed door at all. Yeah, you can see there, it's doors and everything close real nice. Not a bad shed, so yeah, let's go ahead and move on. And I feel like now I'm basically just going to be torturing everybody that doesn't have this truck just to use it to drive around with and explore. Next up, we do have this little vehicle, another little vehicle storage facility. As you can see here, I do have the, basically have the trailers here, all four of the trailers. One for fuel, one for the liquid fertilizer, one for water, and one for Slurry Pro. So, basically I felt it was just easier to put these in here, just to have them be able to back in there and just basically take one out and do what you need to do with it, other than trying to find a building that's all enclosed where you gotta take so many minutes trying to back a truck in there. So I just figured that was easier, so I said, it works for what I gotta use it for, so let's go ahead and move on. You know, now that I think about it, the only thing I probably would have done with this truck if it was me is tone down that tractor sound a little bit. Because, I mean, it sounds really odd. It does sound kind of odd when you really get and then all of a sudden you hit 80 mile an hour, and it just like that engine sound just completely goes away and just leaves you with the sound of the truck, which I don't know. That's just weird, but you know, it's all right though. And here we do have your green dryer. Basically, I don't think there's any actual use for the dryer itself, as far as I know. I don't think, as far as I know, it just says you could sell crops in here. I think all the rest of it is just kind of for decoration, I think. But yeah, not a bad little looking facility. The only thing I would say is I don't know why, but I guess it's for like really small vehicles, because honestly, if you have like, you've got to have a really small tractor and a really small wagon to get in there, which is kind of a bummer. It's like, you know, I would think one, you could at least get like a truck in or something would probably be more appropriate, but you know, that's just my opinion though. And yeah, so in case you guys are wondering, this area was a field at one point, but I deleted it to make some area for like some storage and a little manure right there. A couple of windmills, there's a water tower over there, forge and chip silo, all that kind of good stuff. Another little building over there, mod building. Not really a bad little outlook. So I guess I could say that's probably going to be about it, guys, for this part of the mod review. And like I said, there's still more mods that I haven't downloaded yet because I haven't had the chance to, because this whole thing with the truck came up and I was just kind of like, okay. But yeah, like I said, I hope this thing does come back to ModHub. I don't know if anything will have to be changed with it or anything, because like I said, it really does still have that Dodge Ram appearance, so I don't know if that, I'm assuming that'll probably have to be changed, so we'll just have to wait and see. But until next time, guys, thank you for watching and have a good day or night, whatever it is when you are watching this video. I had to move it around there. Okay, have a good night, guys.